6. Yo, Roxx, have you heard the new F-Zero Mute City track in the new Smash Bros. Game, Smash Ultimate? Smash Ultimate? That doesn't make... Okay, I'll play it.
Going so fast, I'm going so fast. F-Zero is so fast, I'm gonna cry now. Mario Kart has nothing on F-Zero. Captain Falcon, Big Blue, and the Speed Racer something, Captain.
That was kind of banging. F-Zero. We all have to know by now. If you don't, I'll explain it in 10 words.
Super fast car race, fast speed, Captain Falcon, Nipples. And if you don't know the legendary Nipples, you know one of the greatest gaming tracks in the history of video games. Yeah, epic racing going 100 miles per hour, crashing into other racers as you try and get first place. And if you don't like the giant known as Mute City, you have to be in love with the Colossus called by the name Big Blue. Head-bobbing, fist-pumping action, retro-style synthwave musical masterpiece, perfectly designed to amp you up for the most intense race of your life. And I haven't even mentioned the remix sent from heaven itself, set into the Super Smash Bros. Game, a rock melody Mute City.
Nothing more epic than this!
Okay, I can think of one thing more epic. All of this stems from one game, one idea that changed the course of Nintendo, and you might have not even realized its impact. But 30 years ago, in the year 1990, in Japan, the racing series was born. F-Zero. Now some idiots used to think the F in F-Zero stood for Fahrenheit Zero, and those idiots probably never got a girlfriend or never got an A in school. Definitely doesn't have friends, but we don't judge around here. The majority of common misconception is Futuristic Zero, but a lot of people say Formula Zero, which could be like Formula Cars, but a random guy on GameFAQs 7 years ago posted, "It actually stands for friction, as in Friction Zero." I remember seeing it in an old magazine interview and being surprised it wasn't Formula. Friction Zero. That to me makes a lot more sense based off how you move in the game, but unless I find that interview one day, it's up to your perspective. Or just call it Frick Zero because its difficulty is a force to be reckoned with. The game gets hard, it gets scary intense the more you play, and the enemy racers are brutal. They will stand their ground and make sure they get the victory.
They're really the type of drivers that laugh at someone's car breaking down in the middle of the highway. They're monsters.
Actually, I take that back. They're worse than that. They would not only laugh at seeing someone on the side of the highway with a broken car, but they would spit on them and probably light a match and try and finish the damage on their car. These racers are chasing Satan. The game actually gets hilarious at points where you can be doing a perfect race until you accidentally turn a tight corner wrong and bounce off 5 walls, hit a player, and blow up. Yes, blow up. If your car loses all of its power from getting hit too many times, whether it be the wall or the player, if it reaches 0, you blow up in a giant fiery smoke cloud so thick as the camera turns 180 to just sit and watch as you suffered a horrible death.
Nice, Nintendo. I love gaming.
But hopefully you won't see death much because luckily the controls are amazing. Super exciting to play 30 years after the game's release and still interesting to learn and master. The competition is not only your enemy racers though, the stages themselves feel like they are against you, especially for new players. Difficult angles to turn and even obstacles in your way like actual mines. But it all acts in the intensity to what is F-Zero. Levels are super appealing, lots of colors and bright visuals as you're racing, and not seizure inducing or too distracting while you're racing. Very good indeed. But the level's a whole new topic known as the wonderful game design known as Mode 7. most famously known as the style of graphics in Super Mario Kart, but was first innovative in F-Zero. The idea of a 2D game that bends the perspective to act like a 3D plane, the genius game design that defines many well-loved retro games and racing games alike. Mode 7 fakes the 3D environment by uniquely positioning sprite layers, and it's gorgeous for F-Zero. Some might have seen it as a graphical hardware limitation, but I see it nothing as more than a game design innovation at its finest. But no wonder critics used to say this was one of the greatest games of all time, and arguably still is. It's beautiful, it's smooth, it's revolutionary, it's Maybelline. The racing genre we know today would not be the same if it wasn't for F-Zero, and I think it gets outshined by Mario Kart. So now comes into play what I mentioned earlier, how Nintendo was highly affected by F-Zero, and people didn't even realize. And that's by two things: the Mario Kart series, like I also mentioned earlier, and Super Smash Bros. But let's jade the Juicy Smash series for later, and let me quickly explain the Mario Kart situation. F-Zero is futuristic, and it actually has backstory with how the racers came to be and why they're racing. Loose origin, but this isn't what everyone would be interested in, and what could be something more appealing than the lovable cartoon like Mario characters themselves in a slower paced, more randomized, casual, and fun racing game with the same basis as F-Zero. Mario Kart is one of Nintendo's biggest series, though reliable as moneymakers. Super Mario Kart is literally a slowed down reskin of F-Zero, and if it wasn't for that series, Mario Kart honestly wouldn't be set up for greatness from the start. Now what y'all were probably waiting for:
Smash, 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 smash. All people want to hear is smash in these types of videos. This is a video about a racing game. Actually, how does it connect?
branding. That's it. Smash Bros has set up easy branding for F-Zero, and it's criminally underrated still. We all know the Smash 64 beta footage of a bunch of polygons fighting, but that's basically what Captain Falcon model is, and Captain Falcon, one of the faces of Smash series as a whole. He is a bounty hunter technically, but a racer for God's sakes. In a fighting game? How does that work? Well, it shouldn't, but thanks to Nintendo they made it possible, and Captain Falcon became an amazing fighter with some of the most popular moves and lines in video game history. If you don't know Falcon Kick or Falcon Punch, then I'm sorry, you got a poor soul, because every kid's dream is to be as powerful as a Falcon Punch. It's just fact. There was nobody watching this video that hasn't at least thought about Falcon punching or kicking in real life as a kid. Let's be real. Super Smash Bros. Made Captain Falcon, but Captain Falcon also kept keeping the fan spirits alive. He's in an absurd amount of cutscenes for different trailers, and some of the best stages and music tracks are from the F-Zero series. All this amazing F-Zero creation just to not have a game in its series for over 15 years?
That's nice. They love doing nothing for their characters, and they destroy their creations. It's just... they're such great parents.
The game actually released alongside the SNES in Japan, so if you're wondering, that's why I put 30 years in the title. In North America, it would have been 28 maybe, and apparently there was a whole Jazz F-Zero album released in Japan 2 years after the game featuring its tracks. So many beautiful things about a game we all know but don't appreciate enough. 30 years later, we went through it all. Its importance to Nintendo and two amazing series, its innovation to the racing genre as a whole, the magnificent high-paced soundtrack that never gets old and only gets better with newer remixes. And we also all know its awesome main character we love, Captain Falcon. Thanks for being epic, and thank you Shigeru Miyamoto and his whole team that worked on this racing masterpiece. I really don't know where Nintendo would be without it nowadays. Everything fell right into place. Make sure you play the original F-Zero wherever you can find it, easily available on the Switch eShop for its online SNES games.
I'm just still as shocked as to why they designed Captain Falcon to look so sexy. He's so gorgeous.